Welcome aboard, folks. Sorry about that. Muted myself. Go figure. Hey, welcome aboard Flying with Mike. Don't have a lot of time here. It's Tuesday in Brazil tour event for the Brazil VATSIM group. We're flying from Recife to João, Pessoa. Basically, if you check your scorecards, we're doing here. I'll just help you out. Think that'll work, or do I gotta? Yep, I got to include it. All right, so there you have it. This is the flight we're on right now, and we're in the Zibo. I had somebody out there say, that don't look like a Boeing. You know what? I think that does. What do you think? Anyway, let's get up here and finish up. You got to see a good start here to where we are. We've got the IRS aligning. So we're, yeah, old habits. We're just going to get down here, clear out, and I'm just going to do everything over here. Import from SimBrief. There we go. Before we get going too far, well, hang on a second. Something's going on here. I'll kind of bring you up to speed here in a minute. And that's not what I thought it was. Okay, I'll bring you up to speed, hopefully, in flight. Don't know, actually. I may not be able to on this flight. It's pretty short. So real quick, let's look at it so you get an idea just by how short it is. So there we are. We're down here. We're headed here. Towers are at both, I believe. Loadout planned 35,880. Fuel 10,105 and 156 people. Cost index 27. 15,000 feet. You're all going, what? It's 120 miles to where we're going, folks. Welcome to short haul flying. So let's get after it, shall we? You know what? Let me do the weather real quick. I'm pretty sure it's pretty nice both areas. We do have ATIS here, but the weather's southeast wind 130 at 10, a couple of clouds at 2,500 to deal with, and it is a 27 degrees outside. All right, for those of us in Fahrenheit, that's just about 81 degrees. All right, so we're going to be using 1.8 and our transition level's 4,500. While I'm here, let me proceed to VATSIM. Get that filed since I am running way... Actually, we're a little ahead of schedule, so that's always a good sign. Anytime flying with Mike is ahead of schedule. That is good times. I got to fill in, though, the RNAV and RVR. Okay. All right. Now, one last thing I'm going to do before we ship out of here with Sim Toolkit. We're down here. Now, why did I do this? I tell you this about every flight now, and I've actually seen some streamers who kind of get a little, they're not irate, but you can tell they're a little, you know, come on, folks. Check before you come in. Is someone in your spot? Don't be so, oh my gosh, that is my spot. Don't you see my name on it? That's kind of what some of these people are like out there. I'm not talking to streamers. I'm just talking people in general. Just, I want that spot. And they don't think to look before jumping. So we just did that. And now I'm going to connect. Oh, I do need that one more time. What is my call sign? Goal 572. 572, and we are a B738 Zibo. All right, there we go. Okay, I know we've done a lot of rushing. All right, what the heck? You know, I really get tired of spam. Yeah, guess where you're headed. Hang on a second. I'm going to kind of give them a Okay, sorry for all of that, folks. Just annoying as all get out. All right, let me clear out. Oop, not that button. There we go. Okay, sorry for all the interruptions. Unseen, unplanned, and really kind of tick me off sometimes. Getting closer to where they're completely banned, so we'll maybe fill you in on how to do that. All right, so you can see we have center up, I believe, and well, no, you can't because I don't have this page up. Looks like we have center, we have approach, and we have tower. Oh wait, approach is north of us, so we'll see how all of this plays out. I've been to SBRF on stream here a year or two ago, so it's been a while. But you know what? That's in the future. Let's get to work. All right. We don't have to actually worry about the init. Or I should say our coordinates, because you'll see here in a minute, we are at SBRF. Okay. Uh-oh, I know what's up. I know what's up. Click and click. All right, if you run into that where you don't get to set your position, check that you didn't, if you put them in nav or not. Clear. Oh, what is today? Odd, so we'll go, or even, let's go the right side. And put it in, go here. SBRF to SBJF. Sierra Bravo Joliet Papa Papa. And we're not going to worry about that. All right. And while we're here, let's just go ahead and get our flight plan. And we're going to kind of race through this, so bear with me. Okay, load. Activate. Execute. Perfect. All right, let's head over here. Let's go to weight and management. By the way, Zibo is a free application. You heard it, free. It is, to me, better than PMDG. And I've got a lot of 737 PMDG hours logged prior to this, so I know the quality that I'm talking about. All right, loading the EFB 156, 10,105, 130, 923 for the zero fuel weight. Activate. And this is just one of many features with it. This airside service is phenomenal. You're going to get the fuel truck. You're going to get the baggage, in some cases catering, plus the jetway. And if you're not at a gate, it'll give you the stairs and buses. And then if you go back by the triangle, it tells you where you are in the process. All right, so we're going to continue on, and we'll hear fueling in a minute. Okay, let's go back up. Whoop, too high. Oh yeah, actually we do need to go on. Okay, there's that set. Good. Come down here. Pitot heat's off. Anti-ice off. Electrics off. Engine pumps on, but technically they're off. And you can see the cargo doors. And there we go. I haven't touched the thing, but just going through the checklist. Trim air, isolation valves all set. Engine bleeds on. And we're fueling before we start to poo. All right, we're going to 15,000. I always set 1,000 higher. Even though that's more of an older pressurization thing, I do it with the new guys too. When I'm asked. If I'm not asked, I don't have to worry about it. And then we'll head on back down and get the FMC fully readied. All right, we did the request. Let's do our approach. Departure 18. I like to go through it and see what we're doing here. Safua 1 Alpha looks like a noise abatement procedure. 183 out to Kugvo and then on course. Okay, works for me. And execute. Since we only have about an hour at best on this flight, I'm going to look at the approaches already. Oh no, really? Oh, yay us, yay team. We're going to be landing on runway 16. Well, we're going to be doing an RNAV, it looks like. Is there any approaches? No arrivals. Okay. So I say, oh, no. Go back. Cancel.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Okay. Cool. And now the fuel truck's pulling away. All right, we're going to do the RNAV, and let me look at it. How about JP 369? Add to my route. I know you can't see what I'm doing. Uh-oh. Do what? Our departure fix, if you will, is, yeah, past our approach. I'm hoping we can modify and get a direct to JP 369. Oh, Lord have mercy. Here, let me go ahead and bring that up. Yeah, that is kind of interesting. Might slow us down a bit. Hey, Godspeed. I didn't think you guys were lying. I just, again, X-Plane didn't put it out that there was any kind of an update. So I thought I had the latest update. But hey, welcome in. Thanks for flying. Get your 737 on the line. Let's go flying on VATSIM. Yeah, I know the answer. But anyway, here's what we're looking at, folks. SAF UC is the final fix on our departure. Our airport's right there. Our initial fix is right there for the approach. So either we go back or we'll ask for a vector to it, go direct, something like that. All right. That's a new one on me. All right, so that gives you an idea of what we're doing. We'll come out, fly over here, and hopefully at RF 228 we'll get that direct. All right, here we go. All right, where it counts, RNAV a 16, and we said 369. Execute legs. And yes, she has legs. Okay, Kogov, RF 123, 124. Next one should be 28 and Safuik. For now, just to clear the discontinuity in case we have to fly it, it's there. Okay, and that includes our departure and now arrival. We will hold, hang on, we'll just pull it up now. So here's our approach, straight away hold, and then vectored to one of these for our return. Back to route, get rid of this. And while you guys don't see it, that's actually not too bad. Okay, real quick, perf int, request. Now, these requests and inits and things we can do over there, I'm going to ask you to either watch a schematics video. I don't know if he'll have it in every one of them, or read simple, you know, very simple instructions on how to set the FB up and so forth to be able to get these flight plans automatically. And to take advantage of the ground service. Again, the mod, the complete mod for the 737-800, free, unlike somewhere else. Okay, load. And everything appears in there. Did we say 15 or 16? 15. Oh, that's right, 15,000. Okay, 10,100 pounds of fuel. Reserve on this flight will be 2.4 plus 5. Yeah, you will. Transition altitude, we said 4,500. We're going to execute. Okay, so there we go. It's going to make us hold off. Okay, we'll see how this all works. It's a short flight, so it is quite possible we may not make it up. So we'll go with what's told to us. Okay, N1 limits, what you can do here. Go over to SimBrief. I'm going to use takeoff performance, make sure everything looks good, calculate. And let's see here. Looks like for N1, okay, our limits are going to be 42 for the temperature. Takeoff 2, and we'll just let it fill in the rest. Go to takeoff to the Great White North. Okay, green north in this case. Next page. Slope 0.0 or 0.1 up. U 0.1 diagonal, and the heading for the runway is 183. Okay, runway wind is 130 at 10. Of course, you could, if you want, if you get different numbers at the end of the runway, you could change that. What this is doing is just some minor changes to your climb and all of that profile. And then we go next page. Got the CG where our numbers are in. We're going flaps 5. Boom. Okay, we're looking for 142, 144, 151. All right, numbers were increased. Okay. So we'll go 142, 144. Interesting. V1 is higher than rotate. What? Told you. 151. Had to zoom in so my eagle eyes could see it. And there, we're set to go. Set this one to legs. Head over here. Sorry, folks. Got used to the Airbus. And coming on down, flight directors on. I'm lost here. Auto throttle off. Thrust will be 161. And don't know what they're going to take us to, so we'll kind of keep that there. Fuel flow. Oh, we got to get an APU running. And I think we're, let's see, altitude, fuel flow, reset, and finally minimums. Okay, first off, altimeter 3003. I think they're HEP here, so hang on. They're all HEP. 1017. Good. Good. All right. And finally get our... Okay, that's set. Our radar altimeter. And landing gears down, 3 green. Spoilers are up or down. Flaps are up. And don't let that one fool you. There'll be another one. Parking brakes on, fuel levers off. And we're about ready to go. Just waiting on them pesky passengers. See how that's all automated, folks. We don't do a thing. There is nothing you, the pilot, has to do for this. This gives me a few seconds to get some quick things up and running here. Okay, we're about ready to go. But again, welcome aboard. This will be I'm hoping two very short hops and very quick turnarounds. So we're going to make this one video. We're not going to break it up like we usually do. So sorry, YouTube, you don't get 2 videos out of this one. We're going to only do it in one. So we're just waiting right now. Wait, you know what? Let's get our clearance from Clarence. Frequency here looks like 118.350. Okay, 118.350. Nobody else online? Nope. Okay. Last but not least, Delta. Tower goal 572 spot 19. With information, Delta request clearance to Sierra Bravo Joliet Papa.
Goal 572, hello, are you ready for taxi?
We're not ready to taxi, we're just calling for clearance. We're just about ready though.
You're cleared to Sierra Bravo Juliet Papa, 57150 last file. Take off from A18, Savu 1 now for departure, Savu transition, squawk 55446.
Okay, we're cleared via the Suffolk 1 Alpha departure 18. 5416 will be in the box for runway 18. Goal 572.
5446 in squawk.
Oh, 46. Sorry about that. 5446 for goal 572. Thanks.
Redactify, call me for push and start.
We'll call for push and start. Goal 572. 54.
Ponto de espera dando 8, Eagle 55 no 5.
Eagle 55 no 5, tá autorizado a decolagem pista 1 no 8, vento no 30 graus, 1 no 0 no Skinner, 1 no 0 no 7.
Autorizado a decolagem dando 8, Eagle 55 no 5.
I guess we'll push to face east? No. Yeah, east. Okay, we're ready to go. Are they on yet? I'm going to go ahead, fire up the ACARS program, and we'll be ready to go when she says it.
More folks from flight deck to chair, Captain. The ride, it looks like it should be pretty good. So, I think it was a smooth ride. Get you there as soon as we can, and as safe as we can while I'm time. Once we get airborne, welcome over.
Eagle 55 no 5, corrigindo centro, Recife 125,4.
Positivo, centro Recife, 125 decimal 4, Eagle 55 no 5.
And tower goal 572 ready to push and start from stand 19.
push and start. Call me for that.
Call for taxi, goal 572.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go, sir. Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Some doors are still opened or the GPU or the ASU are still connected. I'm waiting for all of them closed and disconnected, then I will proceed.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Boarding is now complete. Flight attendants prepare the cabins. Verify arm door, standby for all call.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Tow is now connected and bypass pin is secured. Please release parking brake. Starting pushback now and you may start your engine.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we've closed the main cabin doors, so we need our customers seated with their seatbelts fastened, seat backs and tray tables in the full upright and locked position, luggage under the seat in front of you completely, laptops and DVD players should be turned off, unplugged and under the seat in front of you at this time. Smaller devices must be unplugged, they may remain on in airplane mode, and must be secured. Flight attendants, please prepare doors for departure, cross-check, stand by for all call.
All right, cleared start engine 1.
Operation completed. Please set parking brake.
Brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Please stand by.
All right, looks like a good start on number 1. It is stable. All right, we're gonna bring on the, get him moving. Oh, I know what I forgot. We're lucky they started.
Stow is
Okay.
disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on your left, sir. See you next time and have a safe flight.
Thanks for the pushback. And by the way, those with X-Plane should know that's a free utility. Huh, common theme here. Auto brake set, radar on. Okay. All right, we got all the warnings taken care of. We are at flaps 5 and auto brake set. And tower goal 572 is ready to taxi. Maybe. Are you for real? There's nobody here? Looks like we're on our own. Recife traffic goal 572 taxiing to 18. No tower. Probably because it's almost 7 o'clock. Dang it. Didn't get out quick enough. Just double check. Good, we are going the right direction. All right, takeoff checks. Okay, flaps set, engine. Need to look up here real quick while we're taxiing. They're on, they're set. Good. Okay. I wish they'd have told me. That would have been nice. And Recife traffic, goal 572, departing 18. Suffolk 1 Alpha departure.
Positive rate. $400. $1,000.
All right, I'm going to Well, we tried our best, folks, to make ATCs, time limits. We couldn't. I got off when from work when the event started, so I was handicapped big time. Got some food in me, got this thing going, and we were rolling by about 45 minutes, which is pretty quick for us. We're going to try and make it a 40-minute turn, 40 to 50 minutes from unload to completely reloaded and out at the next stop. These are like 100-mile flights, so we'll see how we do. We actually have pretty good weather on the way up there too, so hey, let's take advantage of it. The only thing we've done here, hang on, loud noise. That's what you guys always complain to me about. You got it. I'm backing it off. Okay. I lost my train of thought there, but anyway, there you see it. What did we turn off? Oh, wrong one. All right, there's 15,000. We're gonna now get in here. Legs. I got a feeling top of descent is now 44 miles out. Let's check that. 364, 2,000 feet. Yeah, that should be about right. Give you an idea of what's ahead. Make it even easier on you. So we'll get up here to RF. Are we supposed to be below 8,000? All right, while we got a few minutes here, hey, I hope, first off, anyone in the audience who has family out in Jamaica, my heart and my prayers are going out for you all with that major hurricane ashore. Actually, probably ashore and pushing close to back out to sea. I pray for you all. Oh my gosh, coming in all out Cat 5, hard hit. I think it's Montego Bay. Don't know. I get the airports turned around there. I just pray for y'all. And if you're not a praying person out there, this would be a good time too, because there's a lot of hurt, a lot of uncertainties right now in Jamaica. So if you would take a moment and say a prayer for them. All right, we're beginning our descent to 8,000. Is there something I'm not seeing on this chart? All right, RF-28's where we said we're going to turn and head for the RNAV. So I hope everyone's Tuesday is gone well, and for those on the island of Jamaica, I hope as well is also. I hope y'all have a good week. This could be the only flight we can fly during the week. Let me explain real quick. Things could get very well, it's normal for it to be interesting here flying with Mike. My mother took a fall a couple days ago and broke her nose. A lot of bumps, a lot of great. She tried to go 15 rounds with a nightstand and got knocked out in one. No, seriously. She's in rehab right now. A lot of things, you know, getting her back comfortable, back on her feet. A lot of other things going on that are being checked as well. So my wife and I are planning to head out their way for Thanksgiving. But here's where things get interesting. If the call comes and they need help, I'll be on my way pretty much immediately. There could be a lot of disruption here with the stream, and if you don't mind me saying, I really don't care. More important to take care of family. And so I wanted to put that out there. And if I'm heartless or feel like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do without flying with Mike? First off, thank you. But I realize that really isn't being said out there. Family will come first. So we are hoping to keep our schedule as is and hope she gets better quickly and, you know, all is, you know, as can be. They're getting up in age, so, you know, that has a lot to do with it. But, you know, hopefully, what's the cause behind these are over. Hopefully. I'm gonna say that optimistically, realizing, yeah, maybe more likely, no. So I just wanted to, and if you all are again praying kind of people, I hope you are. We could use them. She could use them. My sister, who is out where they live, could use prayers for rest and calming of her mind. So I put that out there.
Thousand to go.
All right, so we're looking at winds 130 at 5 kVOC, 23 degrees there. Now, granted, I kept the weather what it is right now. What it could have been was 3 hours ago or 3 years ago. I've kind of run into that when you look into it a little bit. So, all right, we're on an RNAV. There is no backup ILS. This is strictly RNAV stuff.
Thousand to go.
runway in sight. Sorry for that, folks. I thought I got the kink out of it before we took off, but we didn't. All right, let's start our descent.
1,000.
Okay, we're stable and we'll be landing.
500. Approaching minimums. 400. 300. 200. 100.
Think rate. Think rate.
40. 20. 80 knots.
All right, welcome into João, Pessoa, Brazil. We're gonna get into a stand here real quick and do our thing. A lot longer than I had anticipated. Give you an idea how long that flight was. One thing about X-Plane that always gets me. 27 minutes. All right, we're in the gate. Make sure we're not moving. All right. We are going to do this really quick. Let's get this thing set real quick. Pardon me, I'm looking for the after landing. There we go. Stape trim, 4 units. I'll leave it right there. Did we get the APU up and running yet? Okay, just trying to get some numbers here real quick. All right. All right, well, the airline, very generous. Real quick, let's run through it, and then we're going to get going on our second flight. Hang on a second. Okay, we're up here. Looks like I can log 2 landings, and yeah, we're just... Oh boy. 16 feet a minute, 125. First one, 95 feet a minute at 127. I kind of like those. Those are nice. Let's see what the official scorekeeper sim toolkit got us at. I think it was a little meaner. 212, 127, and 1.6 Gs. So hang on, we'll clear. Okay, and finally, okay, a 36-minute flight that went 50 miles, call it 60, 1,400 kilograms, 1.6. Let's see how where it recorded the landing, and I knew it was right at the top end, or very close to it. 2,400 feet down the runway, 27 feet off. Yeah, we were kind of all over the place. But the numbers actually look pretty good. I mean, in reality, those are pretty good numbers. It's just, yeah, we were a little all over the runway. All right, folks, hang on a second. You know what? While all of that's going on, there it is, came up. And you can see all of that happened while we were checking our score. Pretty good, huh? Over here, we'll go to fuel. Air side, we're down 75% on our passengers. Okay, now, the cool thing, believe it or not, there is something cool here. We actually have the second flight ready to go as well, and we show it in the boarding phase. How about that? So they'll gather them and bring them out here shortly. All right, I am going to take a quick 5-minute break. Just want to make sure the plane is in yeah, we'll just leave the Apu on. And I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. Y'all are welcome to. I'm going to get some water and stretch my legs. We'll be ready for flight 2 in a minute. Again, YouTube, you're not going anywhere. We're getting ready to do flight 2. Stand by. All right, we're back. All right, so I hope y'all enjoyed. It looks like we had a pretty good crowd for that. We did not make the window for the event. 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock, and we got barely underway at 7. So it is what it is. You know, can't cry over spilled milk. We'll just continue on. All right, so we got a flight plan to make. So since we're still waiting on them, let's bring in Toolkit and do it that way. Okay, we're going to go to Advanced Planner. Departure airport is close. Hang on, I'm getting some things set up here. SB Sierra Bravo. Oh, wait a minute. Let's click advanced. Sierra Bravo. Juliet Papa. Going to Sierra Bravo, Sierra Golf. It didn't type. Sierra Bravo, Sierra Golf. And the aircraft we're in. Hang on, hang on. PR. Goal, right there. All right, and we are planning to be 1572. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect so we can get a new flight plan in. GOL 1572, and it's currently 4110. I think we'll try for it. Contingency, we'll go 5%. We'll plan 45 minutes. Taxi out 20 minutes. Taxi in 10 minutes. And I think we'll leave the rest to the system. Now, do not click up here in the upper left-hand corner. Generate plan is what we want. What's going to happen is if you have a SimBrief account, reaching out to SimBrief, calling the data in, and we'll have a flight plan here momentarily. Okay, that little noise, if you heard it, was my flight plan available. All right, it's almost emptied out, believe it or not. View the flight plan. All right, coming over here. Everything looks good. Fly now. Nice little short hops. What this airport we're at here claims, they are the most easternmost airport in the Americas. And I kind of believe it. Let's kind of zoom out. See what I mean? It's halfway. Yeah, so you get the point. There's, by the way, yeah, Melissa. Okay, so we'll go over here to VATSIM real quick. 1572. Put my numbers in again. And don't mind me, I'm just making a minor correction actually to the flight we're flying. Okay, there we go. And flight plan. I don't know if I filed it. Okay. Okay, we're looking. Oh. My. Huh. Yeah, I didn't catch that. Okay, well, cool. Okay, for today's flight, this flight, 27,000 pounds, 10,900 pounds of fuel, 118 people taking off the runway we landed on 16, landing 12 up north. All right. There's our the final fix off of our departure from Recife. Hey, we can go to 17,000 here. How about that? And our top altitude is 17,000. This one is a 127-mile run. Estimated flight time, 31 minutes. Weather is Kavak here, beautiful. Up north, looks like winds 140 at 3 variable. Beautiful. What do you expect? All right, just beautiful flying. Hang on a second. I always forget Elevatech. I'm not trying to this time. All right, we got Elevatech up and in the box. Okay, we're in stand 2. What do you say? Look at that. Everybody's gone. Let's get in here. Let's do the load part first. I thought there was a clear. All right, there we go. We just put that button. 10,921 pounds. 122,183 for the zero fuel weight. 118, that's perfect. Activate. Fuel truck will be out shortly. All right, let's get to work. Okay, APU is still on. All right, I saw that. Okay. Scroll back up real quick. Battery is on. Standby, we're on APU. IRS is aligning. Cabin and utilities are on. Seatbelts off.
Ground flight deck hose is connected and starting the refueling.
Okay, and we're getting through the process really quick here. Menu. Okay, we are SB Juliet Papa. Okay, departure runway 16. That right there, folks, was out of here. I think that's it. Yeah, there's our airport we departed from. That was our final fix off our departure there. That is bizarre. Okay, well, we'll do it again. So Nesca 1 Alpha SAFUC.
Fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Okay, I'm just going to kind of do this. Execute. Departure, let's do our arrival. SAFU1C. All right, we need to figure out what we're going to fly in here. How about an ILS?
Guys, the video's on board.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard. We do have a very full flight today. With more than one carry-on item, you can place the smaller items underneath in front of you. If you'd like to be able to accommodate everyone's carry-on bags, you don't have to check in here for 5 minutes. No guarantee. Please place items in front of you. Good evening and welcome aboard.
All right, we're programmed and okay, so JP26, Nesco, SAFSU, next. GDOR, Debug 123. And we'll hold it empty. Okay, that looks good. Route. Okay, the request is in. Okay, everything looks good here. We're going to 17,000. Think it's doable. Okay, N1, again, we'll do the same thing. From SimBrief, look at our numbers, click it. All right, N1 will be takeoff to 47 for the temp. And I think we'll get climb 2. Perfect. All right. Go to takeoff, click here. Next page. Runway winds 130 at 5. Again, I'm getting these numbers from both SimBrief and Toolkit. down point or 0.1. So D 0.1. Diagonal, the heading here 156. Oh, that's right, we're on 160. Okay. Everything looks good. Dry runway, flaps 5. And we're going to go out of here 136, 137, 144. Okay, 154, 156. Departure, do we have an altitude on it? Do we have directions? No, no, and no. Okay, and transition, 4,000. Okay, we're ready to go. Believe it or not. Let's go to 17. Actually, that could be amended. Think we've done this already, but
Good morning, folks from the flight deck. Get your captain and
Guess
the
not.
ride. It looks like it should be pretty good. So we're planning on a smooth ride. Get you there as soon as we can, and as safe as we can. We'll talk to you once we get airborne. Welcome aboard.
okay, now I'd be getting our clearance, getting everything adjusted as needed. Not needed, so we're just waiting on her to tell us we're loaded. So, while we got a moment, hey, welcome aboard Flying with Mike. I want to thank you for taking some time out on your Tuesday to check us out and to be a part of the stream. We sure appreciate you. We are in the Boeing 737-800 from Zibo. If you're not familiar with X-Plane, I get it. Y'all love the PMDG products. I did when I flew FSX. And I'm sure it's equally as good in the newer sims. Zibo is just as good, if not better, and it's free. And that's something you can't say in the other sim. So I really like that this aircraft is free.
Is now complete. Flight attendants prepare the cabins.
So
Verify arm door standby for all call.
but yeah, we are in the Zibo, and as you saw coming in, it is just like the PMDG, and with a few extra things. Now, you all with the PMDG have an EFB now, but you didn't in the beginning. 5 years ago, when I came over to X-Plane from FSX, they had that. So, you know, you can talk what you want, but, you know, it boils down to what do you like. If you like that one, great. If you like this one, great. It doesn't matter. As long as you're out there having fun, that's all that matters. So, but just want to let you know, there's a lot of naysaying, but the flight dynamics, in my opinion, are still much better here than over there. So, it's just namesake. It's like, oh, I'm going to drive a Peterbilt tractor trailer because you know what? That name means something. Yeah, but you know the other trucks are probably better. Same thing here. It's all about a name. It's not about anything else. A name and how much money they can separate from you. So, anyway, enough of that. Let's have some fun ourselves. Since they just cleared us, let's look around the plane. Looks good. Here we go.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go, sir. Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up. Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Cleared to connect. Face west, please.
U.S. law requires passengers to comply with all signs and crew member instructions about
Tow is now connected and bypass pin is secured. Please release parking brake.
All exits on this airplane.
Starting pushback now and you may start your engine.
All right, we got number 2 firing up.
Operation completed. Please set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Please stand by.
Helps to start the engine. Okay, we got good starts. All right. And we got a good sun right in our eyes. could put the sunglasses on, but
Stow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on your left, sir. See you next time and have a safe flight.
yeah, thanks for the pushback. Oh, and by the way, those with X-Plane already probably know this, that was free. Just a simple download, install, and by the way, it's updatable. So really, really a great little tug there. Unfortunately, that's the only version we have. That I will say is a limitation, but I like it. It's cool. All right, let's get on our way. Okay, let's see here. I got lost here real quick. We'll catch back up. Okay, start levers, gens are on, hydraulics are on, voltmeter to number 2 this flight. Probe heats are on, left and right, pack coming on. APU bleed off, and we're on internal power. Alright, one thing we neglected to do but did it on the taxiway. Okay, and finally, the APU should be off. It is. Lights are on. Here we go. 2 continues. Joa, Pessoa Airport traffic, goal 572, back taxi 16. Okay, we're ready for takeoff. Lights on, seatbelts on, cabins ready. I'm still checking with myself to see if the pilot's ready. Okay, auto throttle's on, flap set, brake set, here we go.
Knots.
V1, rotate. Positive rate. $400. $1,000.
We're on our way. 120 miles to go. sorry about that, folks. Had to go say hi to the wife that just got home from one of her jobs. And we're on our way. I hope you've enjoyed this. It was a nice, fun little two-hopper. We were hoping to have ATC, but we got up too late. I get it. So, you know, we're just going to have fun on the route anyway, so. We're on flight number 2. So if you're looking at the scorecard in the title, we've already flown SBRF to where we just took off, SBJF or JP, on to NATO now, or Natal, SBSG. So, I hope y'all have enjoyed. It's been a fun 2 hours so far, and should be on the ground here, in the next 30 to 35 minutes. Okay, and in the chat for Twitch is the latest METAR. We are going by real world weather. All right, now we're doing an ILS on here, so we're going to kind of get the plane readied early. 109.7.
This is in regards to a special meal. Would you please identify yourself to a flight attendant? Passenger Escobar, please.
And we're at top of descent already. I'm pretty sure it's going to come back and say once we do the procedure here, no weather from SimBrief. Yep, no wind data. That's always a bummer. right, we are approaching G-door. Got to be below 9,000. Then from there, above 6,000 by Nebug, 4,000 by Ivsik. 11 minutes since the release of the brakes, and we're almost there, folks. Hope you've enjoyed the flight. Like I said, these are short, sweet, enjoyable flights. Kind of like the old shuttle flights out on the Northeast. Except they got a little bit more in length. Not much, though. About 100 more miles. So, all right. And yet, more likely, this would have been flown by turboprops. Maybe smaller regionals. But, yep, fun flight. Wish we could have made it for having the ATC for the event. This was the event. Oh, I hate X-Plane or Microsoft. Oh, they're silly. You didn't come over to 11, please. I don't want to. Anyway, back to this. Oh, by the way, I just noticed I forgot a change in here. We are on release 2, I believe it is. So I'm not certain why or what's going on over at X-Plane, but you know, hey. But we did have an update, and we are in the release 2 version. I have release 1. All right, 10,000 feet. Lights on, all the way across. Never turned them off. Shameful. Man, someone needs to do something about that, Captain. All right, so you can kind of see what we have ahead of us here. We're getting down now to basically 4,000 and the ILS. And we need to set our heading. 120. And let me know if on Discord or in the comments here, in Twitch or on YouTube, if you'd like to see more of these very, very short hauls with the airliners. Don't look for the big ones on this. You're looking at about as big as we'll do these on. But let me know if you like this. I'd sure love to dive in with you. Also, we do have a couple of pilots out there who have just made milestones, if you will. We got one just now entering training to become a private pilot. I believe that's where he's headed. Rashford, okay. Oh, long message. What happened? Hang on. Oh, that I hate. Okay, appreciate that, Rashford. Sorry you got um, the message. Unfortunately, was deleted by our moderator. But yeah, we'll think about that idea you gave me. I sure appreciate. Um, so nothing like busting up the mine track I was on. Oh, we got a couple of people. One getting his private pilot's license, well, working towards his private pilot or sport. I'll have to reconfirm with him. Two, another one completed and is now instrument rated and has begun commercial pilot training. Now, that does not mean he's headed right now for the airlines. It means he'll be able to make money flying in the real world. You still got a few more hurdles to jump over to get to the airlines, but he is well on his way. Congratulations to both. One last one, and he probably does not know us, but we like to use his tool to help us in Europe with Airbus information and airport information for that matter. Black Box 711, congratulations on your retirement coming. Love to hear that. Great. I'm sure you have served a lot of people over in Europe. Thank you so much for both your time in the airlines. If you served in the military, which I never caught in your bio, thank you. And not our military here in the U.S., but I would understand it be overseas. But thank you, sir, so much. All right, well, we are showing approximately 3 minutes out. Okay, I think that's a fib. But let's go for 5 to 10 minutes. We'll be on the ground. Flight attendants, prepare the aircraft for landing. All right, let's pull back on this. Okay, we are going to make 4. Okay, it looks like VREF's going to be 141 as we begin to slow up here. Okay, and the barometer here reads 1017.
1,000 to go.
All right, we are 11 miles out. Am I going to be able to pronounce this one? Natal traffic goal 1572, 11 miles out on the ILS for 16. And we got the runway in sight. All right. If you want to put a prediction in, exclamation mark the word predict, space, and a negative number.
Feet stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
All right, landing.
Approaching minimums. For minimum.
Think rate. Think rate.
300. 200. 100. 40. 20.
80 knots.
All right, nice 27-minute flight to, wow, pretty good landing. Couple bunny hops, but hey, we'll take it. And Natal traffic goal 1572 off 12, taxi to terminal. Ah, much better. Okay, trim to 4.0, pitot heat. First, turn that off. Ah, I think I know why we felt a little fast on that approach. I think we were only flaps 15 or 20, not out to 30. That'll help. All right, stave trim, let's just make sure. All right, transponder will go to standby next. It is. And we can turn the engines off. Oh, some nice landings. All right. Let's get the people offloading. All right, let's brief this flight out real quick. Yeah, I jumped the gun. It's gonna back us out. Now I gotta bring us in. Wow, 3 bunny hops. 62 feet a minute on the first one. More to the center line. 134 knots, 1.2, 20 feet, and 10 feet. Those are some pretty good numbers, folks. Very much enjoyed that. Oh, they figured we're at the gate. Okay, that's why. Okay, let's try to figure out that. All right, so over to Sim Toolkit, and then we're going to call it a night, folks. Sim Toolkit. Can't really shake a stick at that one either. 125 feet a minute. Okay, we flew 39 minutes for 86 miles, 1,300 kilograms of fuel, 1.2 Gs on the landing, 125, 134. My only thing I'm going to critique myself on is I was leave outside the landing area, which is fine on a 9,800 foot runway. But if you try to go in, where were we this week? 4,500 feet. Yeah. You're in trouble. We were 3,100 feet down the runway, 2 feet off the center line. Numbers all look really good. Even the fact we bunny hopped a couple times, that's great too. So overall, a really, really good flight. You're not going to get many complaints out of this guy. And we did it in Western style, sun going down. Folks, it was a great flight. Today's overall plan was to fly in the Tuesday in Brazil tour. I believe it's leg 12. And it's these 2 airports that we went to, SBJP, SBSG. we didn't make we did not start on time. We started about an hour late. And conversely, we're ending at about close to 2 hours late. The event was for my time 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock, 2200 Zulu to top of the hour, I thought it was. That was a bummer. So, but anyway, we had a blast. And I want to thank everyone who showed up here today. I want to thank you so much for your kindness of giving us a try, taking a look at what we're up to. And if you're on Twitch or YouTube, we always appreciate comments. YouTube, it's a little easier because it is just a video. It's not live streaming there. Here at Twitch, when we go offline, it gets a little tougher. But we do have a Discord channel, and I want to thank you all. All right, well, we are going to call it a night, and I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your week. Who knows? I may be able to get back online. I don't know. But we'll see before Friday. Now, all of that is caveat. Like I said earlier in the stream, my mother took a fall a couple days ago. She is in rehab right now, getting mended back together from that fall. And hopefully everything will be fine. She'll be home in a week. However, if it's not, there's always a chance they may ask I head back to help out. So, and if that call comes, I will be heading out, and things will put on pause here. But I will try to give you notice, a more important work notice, and they're all alerted to it as well. But we would love your prayers. My sister has been dealing with this directly. My dad is, they're up there in their years, folks. And so they're doing the best they can. So that is just, what I can say. But my sister could definitely use your prayers for calming thoughts, rest, sanity, because she too obviously works. Well, Lulomo 1995, thank you. Yeah, hopefully everything does go well. And but I just want to put that out there that things could get real squirrely here over the course of the next month or two, which is of course my favorite month or two, but it is what it is. And God will lead us where we need to be and shelter us and calm us when we need to be calmed down. So, but thank you for your kind wishes. And I hope you all, I know, probably have issues and all. Feel free to send me a private message on Discord or get a hold of me and let me know. And I would love to either talk or pray with you. But yeah, we could definitely use your prayers. So hate to end it like that on a sour kind of, somber note, but it just, sometimes that's how life throws things at you. So I hope you all have a wonderful week. Enjoy your Halloween. And for those that have Halloween, and because I'm pretty sure there are places in the world, what's Halloween? So I'm kind of in your boat. I'm not a big fan of it, but hey, it is what it is, So enjoy. God bless. We'll see you. Hopefully, for sure, Friday is my hopes, and who knows, maybe earlier. Have a great week. May God bless you.